touching. Touching. I guess the question now is, and this is one, James, I'll throw to you. That was a great web campaign, and that was a piece of advertising. It's for Google Chrome. It's telling a story using social media. It's a story that's shared virally, and that one was incredibly successful. Some are saying that that's more effective than what we would see as traditional advertising. So how do you see traditional television advertisers adapting and changing their models against this type of content and the fact that it's, again, so naturally and inherently virally shared?
Well, I think it's more down to the agencies and what they and the way that they think they're going to go forward. I mean, the TV stations, of course, offer spots and the opportunities. They're just a platform really to put the advertising on. But I think what increasingly we're seeing is that the agencies are working with a number of different platforms, to spread the word in many different ways. People watch video content, as we've already said, in many, many different ways now, and so they're starting to spread things around a bit, and they'll find that maybe there's a 30-second spot, but then there's also a much longer video or series of videos that's available through Facebook or whatever other social media sites, YouTube and so on, and that's really become the philosophy. It's still really, I suppose, from an agency point of view, it's still focused on the major social media. It hasn't got much deeper than that, but it really is a partnership between the two things. There are starting to be some inroads into television advertising, in old traditional television advertising by the agencies moving stuff away. But I think what's actually going to happen is, as the platforms, the physical platforms, the iPads and the phones and the television sets all grow together, actually it'll all come back together, and the campaigns will go across all platforms. And that's seemingly how it looks like it's going to play out.
That's a good segue to the next question. This one's for Leslie, which is the topic of second screen viewing. Now, who here at home, when they're watching TV, has an iPad or a laptop open? Yeah, that's again a good sign of the times, because that is happening more and more, and this is where viewers are engaging with each other while they're absorbing content. And it's becoming very popular with shows like The X Factor, The Walking Dead. The Super Bowl is a big example, and that's getting thousands of tweets and posts and conversation in real time. I guess, Leslie, from your perspective, what's the opportunity for networks in Hong Kong and throughout Asia to capitalize on the fact that half the people in the room here are dividing their attention between the big screen and the little screen?
Well, yeah, I think this trend definitely also applies to news. For example, a huge live news event like the royal wedding. People were watching it, but they still are going on Twitter and on Facebook and wanting to put their input about it or see what everyone else is tweeting about it. So in this sense, I think new media has made news become almost like a conversation. And it's become a multifaceted experience where people are not only seeing what's on TV, but also going to other social media platforms to find out a little more about it. And where I think this could be a good opportunity for broadcasters is that for TV news broadcasters, it kind of gives us an opportunity to attract viewers in on other platforms. For example, we sent a team over to cover the Japan earthquake last year. And apart from the TV reports that our correspondents were filing, they were also putting up a lot of updates on Twitter, Facebook, and it really drew viewers in because viewers were able to directly ask the correspondents and the people that they were seeing on TV, how are you feeling about, surviving on so little rations, or are you scared about radiation? So this created a direct dialogue between the viewers and our on-screen personalities, which actually really drew viewers in and kept them following along the story and tuning into our channel. So I think that's an opportunity as well.
Thank you. And we're going to have another quick ad break.